Have you ever caught yourself saying, I don't even know what I want anymore? Yes, I hear that. And no, it's not because you're broken or unmotivated or even too busy. It's because you have been living your life in shoulds. You should be grateful. You should be more practical. You shouldn't want more. Does this sound familiar? Before we dive in, go hit that subscribe button. Go ring that bell. Because here on Lead with Soul, we are done playing small. We are done following other people's blueprints. And we are ready to step into the juicy, aligned life that we actually want. Let's go. Let's talk about the I don't know what I want epidemic. Here's the thing. When someone says, I don't know what I even want, they're usually not clueless. What they are is disconnected. They are disconnected from their truth. They're disconnected from their desires. And 9 times out of 10, they have just been living according to someone else's expectations for so long, they forget what their own voice sounds like. Just think about it. Most of us are raised to be good girls, right? We're raised to check the boxes, be responsible, be likable, be high achieving. Oh yeah, and don't even think about rocking the boat, right? We internalize a life script that is handed to us by family, by society, by school, by religion, you name it, right? Go to school, go get the degree, find that job, get married, buy the house, have kids. Then what? Cue the existential crisis. Now, if you're watching this, chances are you are a high achieving woman, someone who's done everything right? But here's the twist. Doing everything right does not mean that it was right for you. You may have ticked all the boxes. You could still be feeling lost or tired or uninspired or worse. No. But why? Because when you build a life that is based on shoulds, it might look great from the outside, but it's empty on the inside. You start to second guess your intuition. You silence your desires. You forget how to even recognize your own wants. Forget trusting them. The soul knows, but it's been ignored. Let's get one thing clear here. You do know what you want, but it is probably buried under a pile of shoulds and shame, guilt, and even perfectionism. Think of your soul like a GPS. It always knows the destination, but you keep ignoring the rerouting. And that's when you feel stuck, you feel lost, you feel unsure. Sometimes we resist desire because we don't think we're allowed to want more, or we are afraid of what people will think if we make a pivot. Hear me loud and clear. Wanting more does not make you ungrateful. It does not make you selfish. It does not make you greedy. It makes you human. Here are the signs that you are living in a should-based life. Let's do a quick check. Here are some signs that you have been operating on autopilot and not from alignment. You say, I don't know what I want. And you say this often. You wait for permission before you make any changes. You feel guilty for wanting to rest, for wanting joy. You make choices based on what is expected of you and not what is exciting. You're exhausted from being everything to everyone. If you're nodding along, welcome to the club. You're not alone, but you do get to rewrite that story, by the way. So how can we start to reconnect to what we want, right? What you want? Let's get practical here. Here's how you begin reclaiming your voice and figuring out what you actually want. Number 1, create space for stillness. Desire doesn't shout, it whispers, and you need silence to be able to hear it. Number 2, journal the opposite. If you don't know what you want, start writing down what you don't want. That clarity, my friend, is gold. Number 3, revisit younger you before the world told you who to be, what lit you up. Number 4, watch your energy. Pay attention to what drains you, what makes you lose track of time, because the energy does not lie. 5, Start small. Give yourself permission to want something. A cup of coffee alone, a dance class, a weekend off. Tiny desires often reveal the big truth to us. Let desire be your compass. Here's your permission slip. In case you needed it, you're allowed to want something different than what you already have. You're allowed to outgrow your old life. You're allowed to change your mind. Desire is not selfish. It is the soul tugging at your sleeve going, hey babe, there's more available for you, but only if you're ready to listen. So the next time you hear yourself saying, I don't even know what I want anymore, pause, breathe, and then ask yourself, what have I been told I should want? And then get quiet. That answer is already inside of you. Now, if this episode shook something loose in your soul, you know what to do. Drop that comment, share what resonated most, and of course, share this episode with your friends. This is just the beginning. We are not here to follow the rules. We are here to rewrite them.